In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to connect Microsoft Copilot Studio to Google Cloud using a seamless agent-to-agent integration. To get started, sign into your Google Cloud console and navigate to the AI agent or Vertex AI endpoint you've already deployed. This is the service Copilot Studio will communicate with, so before moving on, make sure the endpoint is active and ready to receive requests. Having that verified upfront can save time later when you begin testing the connection. Next, set up authentication so the connection is secure. In Google Cloud, create either an OAuth 2.0 client ID or a service account, depending on how your environment is configured for external access. This step is important because Copilot Studio needs a trusted way to send requests to your Google Cloud agent. As you create these credentials, keep them stored somewhere secure since you'll need them again in just a moment. After that, copy your Google Cloud agent endpoint URL and save your authorization credentials for later use. The endpoint URL is the exact address Copilot Studio will call, and the credentials will allow that call to be authenticated properly. Be careful to copy the full endpoint exactly as shown to avoid formatting issues or connection errors. Now switch over to Microsoft Copilot Studio and select the Copilot you want to integrate with Google Cloud. Once you're inside the correct Copilot, go to the Actions section and create a new custom action using either a REST API or HTTP request connector. This is what allows your Copilot to send requests outside of Microsoft's environment and interact directly with your Google Cloud agent. In the request setup, paste your Google Cloud endpoint URL into the request URL field and choose post as the request method. Post is typically used here because you'll be sending message content in the body of the request rather than simply retrieving data. From there, open the Authentication tab in Copilot Studio and configure it using the OAuth credentials you retrieved from Google Cloud. Make sure the authentication details match what your Google Cloud setup expects, since even a small mismatch can prevent the two systems from communicating successfully. Next, define the JSON payload that will send user messages from Copilot Studio to Google Cloud. Then map the response from Google Cloud back into your Copilot Studio topics so the Copilot can understand and present the returned information correctly.